Hey guys, it's me, Steven, and it's started doing a second season of My Little Pony review. And let's go with it. So let's do this. And here comes to be review first episode, which is two-part episode again. Which is the first two episode is a review of Harmony. In this episode, Discord corrupted of our bodies well, and they are Discord take anything, and even they take the main six as well. Applejack is now Apple Lie. Well, it is now mean spirit. First of a Pinkie Pie. Well, it is a great crazy first of a royalty. But it is a bit first and even bossy mean spirit. I mean, and also jerk first of a photosite. Well, it is association first of a Rainbow Dash and Twilight is just. It's hardly tell, which is nothing for the at least in the season 8 episode 3 where it was unfinished. It's the other Twilight fake Twilight is evil, but with this collapse Twilight is not the evil actual. What this called faking? And my at least next at least in the NGC main 6 TV Discord, and they nothing else about it. This episode is pretty much all the episode, all the season 2 premiere. Oh boy. This episode is just boy to me. For Twilight, and this episode is pretty much odd. And yeah, oh my guys, how this could take anything to weakest is terrible. I don't get it. Why don't found anything about this season premiere? At least season 3, 4 was a lot better. Next episode is a Lesson 0. In this episode, Clara and Spike forgot letter. Sent letter to Princess Celestia, which makes Twilight freak out, and his hope he's getting set back to school. Oh my guys. And then let us see Tron is completely gone crazy, and it was too disturbing. And then later Tron beside make a plan with a problem, and they make weak KMK using him door smarty pet, and he used a love spell to TMT, which is cost any female pony and even big Megatos. Jesus, that was really creepy. And this scene was alright, is nothing disturbing family about I. This episode is definitely the creepiest one. The creepiest and quality of one. Oh, I think you guys is not gonna be like this one. It will make you night pal. Next episode is a Harry special episode. It's called a Lunar Eclipse. In this episode, all ponies plus even Twilight Spike Academia Maker trace a curry costume. And in all these, I absolutely love it. Especially Twilight, which is it looks funny with a mustache. In this episode, this was the show of a nightmare, and when Luna was told that, and it was amazing. I love this. I love it. I totally love this. The show of Nightmare. It was amazing in the end scene, which is great moment. This episode is great. I recommend it. They haven't know anything much about it, but I still recommend it. Next episode is a Sister Horror Sonker. In this episode, Sweetie Belle went on the wealthy house. And then it looks like some dumb reason figured that Sweetie Belle knew anything about her. And then Sweetie Belle found a friendly ways with his sister Howard's crowd, a song girl, but really disappointing. And they are go at the wealthy house over on the Applejack house. And it was really, and it was for Sweetie Belle's holiday of Applejack house. And meanwhile, wealthy see that anything is fine, and then later, wealthy see with her Sweetie Belle heart, which that makes wealthy cry at wealthy request what he's done last night on wealthy. Then he's wealthy Sweetie Belle's, but he still wanna be Applejack wealthy. It's because that is now got hatred of her and even mad. And then Sweetie Belle said that Apple Block should be new wealthy sister. Oh, anyway, and then later, Applejack and Sweetie Belle always, and later they win. Later, it showed up that Sweetie Belle, that Applejack it was wealthy, of course. So wealthy promised her Sweetie Belle's, and wealthy did it. So Sweetie Belle happy. And then later episode, they have very good ending. Ending nicely. A sister, good sister ending. Anyway, this episode is good, and I recommend it. It is so nice. Very apt. Next episode is a goodie box. Huh? It looks like this box was replaced by P to. What did they replace B to P? They say box instead box. Oh, that's weird. Anyway, Apple bought 1 kilo mark. And in the light, see Sakura have a podium that Apple Pro got pocket, and It's seen Apple Plus see a Sakura doing something food by using a wicked her destroyer, and Apple has a plan, and he's beside either that is not so up and prove and that he can do a wicked kingdom mark and they make his have a kingdom mark. We can do anything. Oh my guys, really Apple Pro and then later see at the ending of this episode Apple Pro finally got normal and her or kingdom mark got the razor. So this episode is definitely the first one. I don't think they have much kingdom mark anywhere by. It's just these models still found. And let's not forget that it's not important about this episode. It's sort of first episode. I don't recommend it that much. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Really. Next episode is the best pet wins. In this episode, Rainbow Dash has 9 pair of animals, and he's beside wanna to get to them. And the flutter side he found the turtles, but Rainbow Dash wanna pick something else, and they pick some of these. And yep, they pick all that and they basically fail. And the Rainbow Dash he think that Turtles is just annoying turtles in the world. Oh my gosh, really? And then later, or then later is gonna be a Gorgo showdown. And all animals got one way. And the Rainbow Dash stuck and feel miserable. And the Rainbow Dash got free by a turtles. With this turtles save Rainbow Dash wings. That's nice. And then later that faking tag and he said that Rainbow Dash he's gonna love this door does and became her pet. And for this, tag is referred to be a Rainbow Dash pet. It was cute moment. Anyway, this episode is just a famous one. Found them. It's more fun than Kyoto box. It's just I don't recommend it. Next episode is the mysterious males do well. In this episode, Rainbow Dash didn't great out to be he was in the body's well until he's gone bad luck and this makes me sad. And instead, somebody was helping this side. With this guy a male do well. This one was mystery guys. Oh my gosh. I don't have any detail about these guys. It's just make a Rainbow Dash annoy, and this is not good. When Rainbow Dash met a male do well, his Weibo got hatred of him. A Weibo does try get better, but Meldowell was better much, which is not good because they make Weibo does a bad luck and make it her her make it her sadness what I ever see. A little see Weibo does about to get pay type on Meldowell and he's still and the sound it was picked by. Not only that, it also was Twilight a Apple Attack. These three are these three was really annoyed to Weibo Dash. Oh my god. Pinkie Pie, Twilight, and Apple Attack way too far. They chose annoying to Weibo Dash. These are ridiculous characters in this episode, and I think I really like for give a score. I mean, try to give a score to Weibo Dash, and Weibo Dash chose 1K, and what is for work breaking. And it was really a present. Anyway, this episode is obvious the worst episode of season 2 SKA feeling Pinkie Kane. I obvious do not really recommend this. It make Weibo Dash very angry by Mary Do Well. Obvious was the worst episode of My Little Pony season 2 ever. Next episode is a sweet at everything. This episode was perfect done. Makoto was well to then match up a 30 pen, which is nice to see them. And well, the new things are really good. This is a very poor for this episode. And later, Welty tried make a Twilight Pudding and May 5 and Welty was having great fun, but Welty have very hardly fun with May 5. And then that Twilight figured that Twilight is artistic that they was half golden and was outside. So May 5% go in and they ruin and mess off of anything. And then they met a 30 page and they make talk Twilight how get it was made by Welty. When these people wanna buy it as Welty was mine. And it was good. So this episode is absolutely fantastic. There are very good reason for Welty and it was a proof for this episode. I recommend it. Next episode is a Secret of My Excess. In this episode, Twilight clean up house with magic, but magic was stopped. Twilight magic was stopped by when he saw a Spike voice. When Spike was with a fire wood beat, then Welty was surprised and see a fire wood beat, but Spike doesn't wanna give it up, but he was half noticed to give in to make her more sick. And then Welty was kissed and it was so cute. And then they have a Spike birthday and then and well, they show up a cape that will make West a may fight as well. And well, the fake Spike forgive given a for fire whoopee he's got for last time. And then later, Spike found a new cape, which is a cerebral cupcake, which is eaten and that was make her diet. Wow, that was a bit weird. Anyway, at the late scene, there was eat anyway. Wait, try at it. I would just try stop it, but they fell. Wait, but wait, he was laughing. Then he comes when them Spike was in the flutter side, so he was scared. Except Spike was not in the flutter size scale. See in this scene, so he was see in the Speaky Pie, and Speaky was throwing at him Pike, and then he going in the melty and grab her, and guess what? Spike turned a Spike a Godzilla. Oh, that was amazing. And then later, Spike see a fire whoopee on the wealthy, and he's remember about his given her in the last time of it 2 days ago. That I should say that because recent. And then Spike back normal, and 12 see that it was Spike who was a Godzilla. And they both was safe. Spike got said to himself what he's done anyway, but Welty fakes to save for himself. And later, Welty gave it all made by a cape, which is a good moment. I love it. This episode is amazing. I recommended this so much. This is one of the best episodes of My Little Pony Season 2. Next episode is a Hold Warning Ivor. In this episode, May 6 at Spike put on a play in a Kandura about 40 a Equestria. That's better. And they have a 3 members. Team Unicorn, which is Twilight at Melody. Team Pegasus, which is Fluttershy at Vapodash. At the Team North Earth Bunny is a Peaky Pie at Applejack. All this story was very good, and later they got freeze in the forest until Trial was using magic and rescue Rarity Wabiatas at Peaky Pie was already frozen for that. Now before they are free, now they are free right now by the Twilight Fluttershy at Applejack, and stage was good. So this episode is very good. I recommended it this so much, especially for Twilight Fluttershy at Applejack was sweet moments of before was almost wasn't. Next episode is a family episode. In this episode, Apple Pro tried to prevent Gummy's might from speaking at the school for day. And for this episode, David Taran, he's he's a he's a Charles A. Lewin Apple Pro lie in a few first scene. This is not good. The world speaks about this episode. Anyway, in the late later, Apple Pro tried to for humiliation, and which is something try improvement. And then Apple Pro tell school about Granny's my story, and I love this story so much. At the end of this episode, it was good edit. However, this episode is not good due to for that Dimitri try humiliating Apple Pro. I don't that much recommended this. Next episode is a baby cake. In this episode, they have two new character, which is Mr. Children, which is they call it a Becky's boy about cake edit unicorn girl cupcake cake. In this episode, Mr. Cake cake that's they wanna make they each one they made five wanna baby seated them, but they two are busy, so Piggy Bite wanted so these two ponies have no choice to give a Piggy Bite to babysit them, and until when these two baby cry, that Piggy Bite realize this day is not gonna be easy. And the later day, Piggy Bite heart is gonna be hard day, and the worst day that he was a feeling. And these baby make a annoying to Piggy Bite, and Piggy Bite started getting angry at these two babies. And then later way, these two babies are sleeping. Piggy Bite worried about these two babies, and it looks like they are wake up, and that Piggy Bite it seems he's have worst day of these two babies, so he's crying at about Pop can feel sorry about this, and the ending was really good, and it was so cute. So this episode is definitely terrible. These two babies, ponies, and just annoyed to Piggy Bite, and the Piggy Bite sadly he's a worst day when have a worst baby city of a powder and the pumpkin. Oh my guys, I don't recommend it, but hey, at least they try better than the mystery of Mel do well. And this episode, as I say, this still better than mystery of Mel do well.